Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sophie if you've not been here before. If you have, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we are going to be reviewing the Imogenation eyeshadow palette and highlighter palette, or highlight to the moon palette. And I created this look with it today. Please ignore this eye. I don't know. The the eyeshadow went a bit far in that eye, so it's not as good, but this eye agreed with me. And I created this look using the highlighter, bronzers, everything in the palette. So if you want to see my first impression, thoughts, review, then keep on watching and also hit that like button. Why not do it now? Save your time later. Anyway, let's get to the video. I just want to jump on in here in this part of the video and just do some swatches of every single thing in the Imogenation collection. I don't know why I want to say her name in a French way, even though I can't speak French, and that's appalling French accent. I apologise. So I'm just gonna swatch each row of the eyeshadow palette and of the highlight to the moon palette. Words, use them. Yeah. So here we have the first row, which is Angels, Butterfly, Too Nice, Very Friend and Huns. That's them, that's 4 shimmers and the transition matte in the middle. So then we have the second row where we have Honeybee, Shoppy, Love and Life, Baby Girl and Raisin Praise. So that's 2 shimmers and 3 mattes. Row number 2. Here we have the third row, which is Mills, starting from this end. Mills, Imagine, Okay, Pinky Promise and Berry Blast on the end. And that is 4 mattes. Last row we have here again is 4 mattes. We have You Know, Get to Know, Sorry Not Sorry, Trying It and Limo. I don't know if this one's meant to have a greeny undertone, but it kind of has a greeny undertone. Yeah. So, try to do this. Here we have all the shades in the Highlight to the Moon palette. So we start with the 3 powders that they have, which is Pretty Heart, My Girl, and Cute. How to say it like that. And then we have the 3 bronzers here, which are literally Warrior and Can't Deal. Looks like I should have used Warrior, because it actually, in the pan it looks darker than literally, but obviously in the swatch it looks lighter. And then finally we have these 3 amazing highlights, Limited Edition, Slay My Life and Angel Face. So there we have it, there are all the swatches. Enjoy the rest of the video. Let's try this again. I already tried to film a look with this palette and I failed. I don't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'll show you the palette again in case I don't use the beginning clip of that previous. Here we go. Here are all the beautiful shades in this palette. I did say that I really wanted to use Butterfly, but I just don't know how to use that sort of shade. I've never used a blue, like a pale blue, in an eye look before, so I'm struggling with that one. So I think I'm gonna go and use these pinkety shades and see what happens. Like I said in the other one, this is real life, so my brushes are dirty. Apologise. But I have tried to like get off any product if there is any on there. So I'm gonna start by taking the shade Okay, which is one of the big transition shades, and just do that in my outer corner. Okay, so we just started with that transition colour. I'm next gonna go straight in with Berry Blast, which is the bright pink, and just put it on the outer corner here. I feel like I know I have already done a red look on my channel not that long ago, so I apologise if you're bored. packing it on the outer corner and then bringing it in slightly. And take the big fluffy brush, just blend out. I feel like I'm struggling because every time I try and build up colour, it just washes away, which makes me sad because I really want to like this palette. So this is where I got to so far with the red. As you can tell by the underside, it just diffuses everywhere. And it's stressing me out because I can't make it nice and clean. I'm next gonna go in with trying it to try and darken up the edges a bit and see what effect that has. Good. The shade's restoring my faith. I'm going to clean up under the eyes and see what it's looking like after that. Okay, so I've cleaned up underneath, and I swear to God this eye hates me. I don't know what this patch of eyeshadow is, but it hates me. This eye, much better. This is my nice eye. I always get these little lines when I'm doing eyeshadow, so that's not the eyeshadow. That's my eyes. They always do it. I like that darker shade that I added, the Trying It. I did like a nice dimension to the look. So I think for the lid, I'm gonna use a mixture of Forever Friend, which is this pinky shade here, and Raise and Praise. Try and do something with that. We'll see. I'm going to use my normal brush, the Real Techniques accent brush, and then I'm going to try them dry first, but then I might wet them. So I'm going to start with Forever Friend in the centre corner, but I think I'm going to wet my brush and see what that does. So that's it so far. I'm going to do the same on the other eye, and then I'm going to play with that Raise and Praise, the other shade. Here we go. I love that colour. So now I'm going to put a bit of the Raise and Praise on the outer side. Again, I'm going to wet it. Though they swatch lovely dry, I always find shimmers work better on the eye with a wet brush. They just do. So exactly the same wet brush, dig it into Raise and Praise. Just sort of using it to blend into the darker tones of the look. That's the finished eye look. So I'm gonna pop off camera and do the cream stuff. So like foundation and concealer and cream contour, and then come back and test out the contour palette and try and fix whatever's gone on there. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have foundation and concealer on, and it's time to try the Highlight the Moon palette. It's exciting. I'm slightly worried about the powders. So I don't normally apply powder with a brush, especially not underneath my eye. I always use a sponge to do it underneath my eye, and it's like this. Sorry. There we go. This is the palette. So I think I'm gonna use, well, in these shades. Hey world. I don't think I have much of a choice what I'm gonna use powder wise. So I think obviously this is gonna be the powder. pretty at heart. Maybe I could use the yellow one, I don't know. I'm gonna go yellow one underneath my eyes and then the other one on the rest of my face. So. It's not looking too bad. I was slightly terrified. I'm gonna use that yellow shade on all the places I want to highlight my face slash where I put concealer. Which for those who know, is my entire face. Okay, using that powder underneath my eyes wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. It seems to have left a nice and okay. No, it looks nice. I need to stop being fussy. It looks nice. I'm just gonna pack more on because your gal's greasy. And this section of her face gets greasy really quickly. Now I'm gonna take the Pretty at Heart, which is this shade here, on the rest of my face with my normal powder brush, which is the NYX 03. That's not bad. It's mattified everything. It's not a stupid colour. Stupid colour. Not like a dark colour, and it's not coming up dark on my skin. Okay. So those powders I like. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now for bronzer, because as I've been through before, I am a pale bee. I'm gonna use this one here, which is literally, which I think is the closest to my favourite bronzer, which is the Too Faced Milk. Find the new one, and like it's much cooler. This is the one I normally use, and this one's a lot darker and cooler. So I'm gonna try and take, I like to hand while doing it. I'm gonna take my normal bronzer brush, and yes, it is dirty. Please don't judge. Didn't get round to cleaning my brushes. I know. So we're just gonna take literally, hope for the best. Not bad. I quite like it. Ooh. I didn't think I would. That's not a bad shade. And when I compare it to the L'Oreal Back to Bronze, colour-wise, see, I'm a very warm bronzer person, so it's weird for me to use a cool one. Because this is the other one that I like. It's, again, a lot more warm-toned than that one. But I'm liking it. I'm back. Time to finish off this look, finish off the eyes, finish off the face. I'm gonna start by highlighting my brow bone with the eyeshadow palette and the shade, I believe, Angel. Yeah, I'm right. Angel, which is this light shade up here, with a little brush when I can find it. So I'm gonna take my little Jaclyn Hill brush and into the shade Angel and highlight the brow bone. Okay, so that's the brow bone highlighted. Now I kind of want to use what's the shade? The Butterfly, which is the blue shade, in my inner corner and be a little bit different. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to take Butterfly on a little brush again from Jaclyn Hill palette collection, and pop that as like another pop of colour in the centre. Gonna bring it like slightly further out in my inner corner, blow it out a little bit. Now I'm not a big fan of putting eyeshadow underneath my eyes because I feel like it makes my eyes look smaller. So after this inner highlight with this butterfly, this eye look is complete. Oh, that looks real cool. So that's the eye look. I'm gonna finish off the rest of the face by firstly contouring my snout, and I'm gonna use the same shade, literally bringing it from up here down. It's not too bad. And now I'm going to highlight my face, and there are 3 highlight shades in the palette. 1, 2, 3. I'll swatch all 3. And oh, I don't know. I like the blinding one, but probably a bit too much. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, not that it's any less much, called Angel Face. On. And I'm gonna brush it with the big brush down my nose. And then I'm also gonna take limited edition, which is the big bright white one, with a little brush and use that to like pop my highlight on my cupid's eye, nose, just to give my nose a little bit more highlight. Actually, I'm gonna do that to my entire face. Voila! I'm gonna put some mascara on and set my face. I'll be back for my final thoughts. Back! This is the final makeup look that I have created with the Imogenation eyeshadow palette and Highlight to the Moon palette. Just gonna finish up this video with a couple of thoughts on both. Packaging wise, beautiful. I love the holographic purple, the baby pink, super cute. It's really nice. And also the layout in the eyeshadow palette. I like the fact that you've got the bigger transition colours in the middle, and then you've got your more statement colours on the sides. I thought that was a really good idea, because you do run out of your transition colours quicker. Like, it's gonna happen in the ones that you're using for every eye look, whereas you're not using that bright pink for every eye look. Onto the actual shadows, I love the the metallic-y, shiny ones. These, I love this blue colour. I love it in the inner corner that I created. The mattes just take a little bit more work. They diffuse quite a lot. It's not a bad thing for like the price point of this palette. The shadows are like any other Revolution palette. They're good. They just take a little bit more working than say your Anastasia. Like, there's not as much pigment in the mattes, but they're still really nice and really workable, and you can create cute, just look at this eye, create a pretty look. This, I already tried to film this video once and the eyeshadow didn't go well. So I think it's just me today. Today I'm not on an eyeshadow level. It's just not happening. But no, the red look that I've created today is super cute. I tried to use as many colours as I could possibly use. But yeah, my favourite shade is Butterfly. Oh hey, under chin, that's attractive. My favourite shade is Butterfly, and I love the fact that all Revolution palettes have such big mirrors. Like, so good, so useful to travelling. This is so many versatile looks. Like, I was gonna do like quite a neutral tone look and then with the blue on the lid, but that's the one that didn't go well because I don't know, the shadows got muddy and I think I just messed up. which happens with eyeshadow, and it's fine. You're allowed to mess up. So yeah, I went for a pinky red look, which I've already done on my channel not that long ago, but I hope you enjoyed that. In terms of the highlight to the moon palette, I'm not a big contoury palette user and collector. I tend to find that the shades in them don't match how pale I am. Well, this was a pretty good surprise. I don't think I could ever use that on my skin. Full out gonna say it, I'm too pale for that. This one I could probably get away with if I did a light hand. This one was nice. As I showed you, I normally use warm toned bronzers, so it was nice for a different, it looks quite nice. It doesn't look that much different to what I would normally do. The powders are nice. I don't know what I'd use this for. Maybe an eyeshadow like this one. This is nice. I didn't have a problem with it under my eye. It's not creased. It's a good show. Like, it's not sunken into my horrific wrinkles that are appearing at 22. Play them violins and get them wrinkles at 22. But it didn't sink into those lines. And then this shade, which I use all over my face, set it nicely, didn't go chunky and weird. It hasn't made my foundation super dark. You know what I mean, some powders mess up with the foundation. It didn't do that. It's nice. Highlights. Oh hey. Highlights wise, I like Angel Face. It may be a bit gold for my skin tone, I don't know. It looks cute and I like it now that I added this one on top of it. I find that with like bright white highlighters, I'm a bit too afraid to just apply them straight to my skin. I tend to do like a more natural highlight first and then apply the blinding highlight on top of that, just sort of build me up to getting that blinding highlight, which is what I did in my nose and, well, in the end, the rest of my face. So love, not tried this one. Again, it might be a little bit dark for me, so it might be good for an inner corner, like popper highlight. But yeah, overall, they're really nice palettes, and they were cheap. They're standard Revolution. I think they're both £10. I'd buy without looking at the price tag. So there we have it. That was my first impressions and review of the Imogenation eyeshadow palette and highlighter palette. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. I'd love to have you back here. My name is Sophie, if you didn't know. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, it's the end of the video. Why can't I get my words out? Thank you for watching and have a lovely day.